There we go. Alright, now we're streaming to both. Ooh, got the mic on, got volume going. Theoretically, it's streaming to both. I do need to refresh both. I now need to readjust. There we go. The chat. Launch chat. Alright, so refresh this. Refresh this. Great. Alright, we're good to go. Good there. Let me make sure we're still connected. Good there. Okay, so far, so good. And now I need to go in and delete Stream Manager, Content, Video Producer. Well, this one's going. This one and this one get deleted. There we go. We're going here. Excuse me. Live. This one gets deleted. The other one's alright. I think we've got things going the way they're supposed to. We'll see how it goes. As always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support. Whenever that support comes in, it is truly appreciated. I encourage conversation, so feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Please, just keep a few things in mind. One, my focus is on the game, not the chat. Two, you're watching on Twitch. There's a 10-second delay on YouTube. There's 20, and it is variable. The lower my bitrate, the higher that delay goes, but if it ever hits a minute, it just cuts the stream, so keep that in mind. And I tend to get easily distracted, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. I did not do announcements, so I'll do announcements real quick. We will either finish up today or tomorrow, which means we'll probably start Exogate probably Wednesday. Friday at the absolute latest. Outside of that, work is work. I will try to keep things as consistent as I can. And I need time off in June. One day off in June, a number of days off in October. October, I have a family wedding I have to go to. I should say, I really want to go to. So, need to take quite a bit of time off for that. And then we're doing something in June as a family that I need to take time off for. There you go. Other than that, we are playing Exogate. And that's everything. So, we seem to have worked things out. So let's go ahead and load up the game. So once we get in game, I am going to have to crank up the volume. So that should be about nowish. Whoa! Pause. Ooh, alright. Right there should be okay. Otherwise, we are good. Right. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Exogate Initiative. More than likely a loss. Again, I hate to sound like I'm making excuses for myself. You know, first time playing the game, that's fine, it happens. Quick tip for anyone trying a new game for the first time, or playing anything for the first time, remember, everyone has to start somewhere. No one is an expert or good at something from the very beginning. Usually. 99% of the time, I will say. So especially with strategy games, base building games, that sort of thing. You know, if I lose, so be it. I enjoyed the game. Again, $25. I feel like I got my money's worth. I might play on my own a couple of more times, but overall, we're good. We did learn, so story-wise, there is kind of an emergent story here. We're dealing with the Squirrels. They're sending attacks. See, look, now we have to try to get this back. Alright, Alright, so we're going to need more people. So there is an achievement for hiring the most amount of people possible. Maxing out, if you will. I'm guessing that point is 50. We are currently at 46. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get one more soldier. No. So no engineers. I would like an engineer. We're definitely going to need at least one more diplomat. So we'll start that campaign. And we'll grab 2 more diplomats, 2 more engineers. I think we're fine on scientists. Maybe 2 more archivists and 2 more soldiers. I think our scientists are fine, and we'll start doing that. Now, we haven't figured out how to hire an alien gator. I think what it is you do this, and they just pop up as an option. We will see. The one species we can hire is probably more suited for warriors than diplomats, so we'll see how that goes. Which is why I want to get the warrior thing. There is an achievement for winning the game with each individual win condition, which we can actually check right now. So, you know, achievements. There's an achievement for have the highest score when the time limit is reached. Be the first to unlock and build the ultimate generator in order to achieve scientific victory. Defeat all other factions to win. Be the first to collect and store the specified amount of target material in order to win. Be the first to study the specified amount of sapient species in order to win. Be the first to generate the specified amount of influence per day in order to win. Win a game. And then there's one called Game Over, Man, Game Over. You built a patcher. We don't know what that is yet. Reach the Squirrels' homeworld. We don't know what that is. And put an end to their menace one way or another. So it sounds like there's multiple ways to deal with the squirrel. We have plenty of food. I can queue up a few more if I absolutely need to. We got plenty of seats. Most of them are not being used. And we're saving up to get Exogate mining. Can you run multiple? Oh, we can. Alright, so I said I would need... I know engineers are low. So we're getting diplomats. We'll see if this works. We might pick up 1 soldier. We're fine on medics. We do need at least 1 more archivist. And I think one more engineer. Possibly two. Right? So at least one diplomat. Again, we have room for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of each. We may hold off on the soldier. We're running diplo missions here. I think we are at the stage. Again, just a UI thing. There's nothing telling me, like, great, how much is this lowering in relations and how much is this getting relations? You know what I mean? But at this point, yeah, see, look, cause of war is going up. So I need to create a mission here, here, and here in order to... It's a bit messy, but yeah, some way to see, like, oh, this is improving our relations by 4%, this is lowering it by 3%. It's worth doing. You know what I mean? But we need at least 4 diplo missions running at this point, right? 1 to lower, 1 to raise, 1 to lower, right? And at least 1 to keep either, like, bouncing between these 2 to keep them happy. So it's a bit of a mess. This is Diplo Mission 2. Off-road PC 1, 2, 3. Here's 1, 2, 3. Is this 1, 2, 3? Yes. So they're on a mission. Okay, how many Diplos do you have? You have 1. You have 1. So we only have 3. So one of them... That's an archivist. Diplo. 1, 2. Wait, we should have 3. There we go. Right? 1. Oh, he's an Exo. Continue. Alright, so we need to remove the one out of Exo 2. Except they're off-world. Awesome. Alright, so we need to wait 5 days. We need to keep the patents flowing. Although we should be good for that, right? Oh yeah, we've got almost 400k. I'll have that to say we got a comfortably 200k. Alright. So we need to wait for them to come back. Great, you keep going. They're on autopilot. This needs to go up again. But I think we can get away with only running 3 on this. So if we go here, and that is, so we'll drop you, and we'll run 3. So no issues there. Okay, once they're back, we'll pull the Diplo out of there, throw someone else in there, and start running consolidation missions top left. At least consolidation, for now. In the meantime, we have 2 PsyOps and an Exo. So we should have an Exo free to just run this mission. Start. Oh, I clicked manage team. Alright. And we're just gonna work our way to this and connect so we can start running Diplo missions with them, I guess. And we're also gonna speed things up to 2. Okay, they're coming back. Great pause. Alright. Engineers. No aliens. We need an engineer. At this point... hold on. Sure, we'll hire you. So we'll grab 1 engineer. Scholar. So we can have a scholar. Yes. A soldier. Yes, there it is. Okay. Soldier-wise, they're actually really good. If we look at the scholar version, yeah, see 111. What? Interesting. And a diplomat. Okay, so they can eat at least scholars and soldiers. And the most expensive has a 3. Not the most expensive, but has the most social. So we'll go ahead and hire you. So that gets us to 48. Another Scott. Wow, they're starting like that? I think we hire the alien scholar. Just because it's hilarious. 49. You know what? Let's do another medic instead. I bet you that gets us to 50. Diplomat. Close. We won't hire any... Okay, it's so beautiful to behold humans and aliens working together for the betterment of each other. When Exogate branded a tire to boot. I never thought I'd see this day. Made an old man very happy. Right, so what we can now do... potentially... is... just to get experience. We have... what are we running for mining off? High-end stuff. I think they're on the gate. Mining Ops 2 is resting. That's 6. What we'll do is get the new Diplomat and Scholar on these consolidation missions. We've already started that one, so we'll have to put new ones together. So, yes. Cool. So now they can attack us, which is a problem. Mining's mining. Science is sciencing. Think we got any new patents? Whoa, there's an 8er. 1, 2, 3, 5. Go ahead and start writing that, please. And that is it. That's fine. Yeah, we're making plenty of money. I'm not worried about that. We don't have combat. We do have new gators. So this is the archivist, the diplomat, and an engineer. So great. They're back. They're the repeat though. So I need a third Diplo Ops? Or 2 more Diplo Ops, right? So if we go here, create team. I think I'm doing this correctly. Hold on. And what symbol do we use? Right. The Psycore symbol. Diplo Ops 3. Create team. And this should be the high level diplomat. Wait. Did I hire 2 diplomats? Oh, yeah, you're the high-level diplomat. We'll take the low-level engineer. a soldier, and do we have available a medic? So Diplo Ops 3 is gonna go here. Oh, we can't shoot. Okay, you're set, you're set, you're set. You know what? Create consolidation mission. Go. Start. So we'll boost these as high as we can. Again, I don't care about this one. Okay. Okay, and I should have enough room for a Diplo Ops 4. Yes. So. Create team. Again, Psychor. Go. 3. Diplo Ops 4. Create team. You are low level. Boom. You're always in on this. Soldier. Scientist. Done. Consolidate, consolidate. Doesn't need to be consolidated. We've got a team there. This is set. You're exploring. Great Liberation Mission. Medium. Yeah, that's a little too much, and it needs 3 exosuits. That's the problem. That means they're going to come back injured, so we're gonna hold off on that. We can 3 high 52. All right, because it needs the exosuits. God damn it. No exosuit needed here. Alright. Again, kind of just to get them experience. Now, for the engineering team, we need another one. Right? So we need a 4th engineering team. So create. And engineers, that's PsyOps, mining ops. Okay. So create team. There we go. Mining ops. 3? No, 4, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We edit. This is 4. Save. Alright. Okay. Dip this engineer. Hold on. Mission initiated. Can we cancel it right away? Cancel. Beautiful. Alright, here. We manage the team. This is Diplo Ops 4. No. Wait. What? 3. 3. Oh, this one. Cancel. Great. So now we've canceled both of them. So if we go to manage team, you're off of here. You're a 4-fer. And what we'll do is mining ops. There we go. You're low level. You're a low level. You're a high level. Great. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll have to do. We go here. Create consolidation mission. Four. Start. And we'll create a choke point here. Well, actually, you don't need it. No. Can't create there. Create a consolidation mission here, just in case? It buys us a buffer? Okay, there we go. Right. Okay. Right, and then assign mining team. These guys, it's 10 days, validate, that's fine. Hopefully, well, hold on, manage team. Alright, so unassign, go to team, mining ops 4, 49. Sorry. We have no soldiers? We might need another soldier. Yeah, it's... The scientist isn't gonna lower this. So if it doesn't matter... Maybe we do hire another soldier? $50 is the max, so this is wasted. It's probably slightly ditch you. In you go. Assign mining team. Great. 10 days. Validate. But now it's down to 10%. Great. Yeah, so 50 is the max. So we're probably a little unbalanced. Probably a little too heavy on the scientists. And a little light on the medics. So we'll see how this goes. Great. Ah, pause. I saw a 5. 1, 2, 4. Start writing. Great. So we're just gonna let these sit? I wonder how long they sit there. Yeah, I can't claim anything. Okay. But we are maxed, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 10. Yeah, so we can sit 40 people at a time. We're never gonna have all 40 of them sitting and eating. Why? Yeah. Mission in progress. Mission started. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. That's gotta be a bug. Because I canceled that mission, so they shouldn't be going to it. Very weird. And at this stage of the game, we're just trying to get to endgame. You guys can pause, because we're pretty much capped. Okay. And you guys can pause. So what I'll do is I'll pull out the soldier, and the scientists leave the engineer. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! What's going on here? What the hell? How? Because they're lowering this gets lowered? So, I mean, it's not affecting this, so they can't get through there at least. That, and they can't, they better not be able to, if they can jump, this game is busted. And that needs to be addressed. Consolidate the hell out of both. That's all I can do. Other missions are on breaks, so we're fine. Up, up, up. We're working on that. Keep that as high as we can. Yeah, we're at the stage where it's just like, all right, consolidate freaking everything. That's maxed out. There we go. That drained that. So you guys had a nice break. Start mining again. No fives. But upgrade the Build-A-Bot to the max and have the maximum number of them in. I guess we maxed that out. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so we're just saving for microgates. There is something for barracks, but that is so much, like, it's triple the energy. And it's not going to save us space, I don't think. Maybe it would. At some point we'll try it, but I need that mining more. Okay. And, oh, pause. Needs to be at least a team of 3. 1 soldier. 1 scientist. Go. Great, more science. They're taking a break. Exosuit 2. It's not ready. They're capped out, that's fine. I don't remember what they're doing, to be honest. No fibers. But I think we're making bank, so... Yeah, we're above 200k, so that's a month, so that's fine. Great. Pause immediately. That's going up, that's going up. That's going up. So again, but I don't know. Like, I'm sending the team over and over again to reduce this, but I don't know how well it's working. No. Treaties. You have nothing I want, but let's at least... Okay, yeah, they're not going to do that. So if they're not going to do that, they're not going to do that. Okay. Great. We're getting the engineer going. If they're injured, they'll get diagnosed, and then they'll come get healed. Yeah, so now this is working. Nearly instantly, too. Oh, he took a little longer. Great. Pause. Yeah, they're doing fine. Like, that's all I can do is run this every 10 days. And hope it's stalling whatever fight might be coming. Science ops are science. But yeah, we're doing our thing. Okay. There's nothing else I can do. So yeah, you're gonna want to run at least four mining teams, 4 Diplo teams, and then could probably use a little less. Up. Still trying to get that going. Okay, they're capped. This is capped. I guess just for the buffer zone. Well, for the buffer zone, right? So at this point, if we do all 3 of these, it should boost all of this, I think. Great. Mining mission. Exo 1. Found an egg. What kind of egg? White 1 meter high. 3 feet high. 40 centimeters wide. Looks like a generator. Where did they find it? Near rotten tree trunks buried in the mud. Yes, might be interesting. Very happy. How do we move it? Build a sled. Call show understood. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're gonna get to the point where you're just running Diplo missions constantly. Yeah, I kind of wish they had made the cap 75, not 50. But I also understand why they did that. Save on computing power, save on that sort of thing. Plus, it forces you to be selective, which is fine. I think 12 soldiers is perfectly fine. Okay, you're capped. This is the one with the rank 1 Diplo. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? You know what? Let's get this out of the way, and we'll boost that. We've got the suits. They can do it. Yeah, you're gonna want at least 15 suits. We haven't made any heavy suits yet. Great. Capped, not capped, so create the mission. Probably not getting a whole lot of experience out of it, but also not hurting anything. Yay for science. Who's the 5er? One of the teams is a 5er. And I'd like to Exo 2. Ivanova, Harris. Alright, you can get to it. So the next time it goes out, it'll be a full 5. Then the egg, we moved it with the makeshift sled, like you said, now it's coming in its blanket. The egg is switching. Hatch soon. Oh, here, what should we prioritize? Hatching is more important. Alright, keep me posted. There's a 5er. Ah! Calling to tell you that Snindi? Ooh, weighing a healthy... Alright. Really? Well, it doesn't matter. She likes it. She? Yes, Snindi's species is female only. They reproduce through parthenogenesis. Her size now, unfortunately, is no choice to let it go. Urgov will be disabled. That. Igorov will be... I wonder if that's why he wanted... Will be devastated. But we'll look after them. Everyone say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Waiting new instructions. End mission. So that's Exo 1. Pause. So that did that. So connect. Create mission. Have an engineer. Start mission. Just so we're connected to every homeworld. Ooh, and this is why we do 4 at a time. They took a little injury, but nothing major. Yeah, I think it would have been better for me to prioritize consolidation and liberation over the research. And that is my fault. But, you know, once you start that research bar, it's just in my head, finish the research bar. Sort of. Okay, we have an invasion incoming. Yeah, not truly worried. If I have to, I can slap down some more. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's really... Boom. Boom. Just go hardcore with the defenses here. Well, you could do more. I suppose theoretically you could put some in front too and double up, since apparently there's no friendly fire. And consolidated. Great, 500. You're a high one. We'll create... I guess you want to do chunks. Great. More science. Alright, everything was found on TJ2725. Perfect. So, cancel. Create. Go. And we'll start consolidating here so that we can start trying to grab this. There we go. I paused it. I did not cancel it. So that fixes that. So 1, 2, 3. Which means... Okay. So scientific Exo 2 can either start draining. Alright. We do... hold on. Why would we not? Well, it says they're friendly. But we'll do this one first. Oh. That's Psyops 2. Oh, they're honest scientists. Alright, we'll send Psyops to there. Great, they're getting suits. Go. Okay. Actually, let's do a test. If I put 2 here, will they take damage? Pause. Still working on that. Still working on that. This is solid. This is solid. You're only at level 2. So we want you... Ooh, not doing that one. Recommended level 9. I could... It's fairly easy. She'll get a little boost. We'll go ahead. Back. wall that one. Alright, so they're built. Once this gets down to about 2 days, we'll send everyone to their guard posts. You're at 10, 9, 10. Perfect. Capped out, capped out, capped out. We need to cap you out. That's fine. And then we need some posts here. So they're trying to swing. So, okay, here's what's throwing me, right? I can only connect this way. They're obviously connecting this way. And that's what's throwing me. So they're cutting me off. So I'm going to have to pitch them off in order to go this way. Because they're literally cutting me off and I can't stop them. Because I'm busy trying to just hold my own. Any other 5s? No. Great. Alright, we're at 2. We'll call everyone to their guard posts. Does mean missions will be paused. Invasion imminent. I am going to slow things down. So, we gotta watch... We gotta see if it's... Alright, so here they come. God, that blocks everything off. So they're all attacking. Yes. Okay. And it looks like they only take damage if the squads attack. So... we can move this up here. Great. So you can have 3 here and potentially 5 here. How much would this be worth? Almost 50k. That's... hold on. Almost 100k. Great. We got the sample. There we go. We're connected. We're not going to do more than that. But you can see you kind of need at least 2 engineers on this. We're almost up to 4k. We need to get to 5k. 29, and we need at least... I guess 30 for smart current wouldn't be bad. Save up for 60 and then just finish it. Okay. So we need to see what this is about. Great. We're doing fine on money. Power's a little iffy, but we do have 10k we can just turn on if necessary. And again, I'd rather keep that for emergencies. Which... oh. There's something to be said about just drilling. Like, how big can we make this? Because I'm not using the space, so what the hell, right? And you don't pay maintenance for equipment. Okay, we have a science op that can do something? Exploring. No. Alright. We have a Diplo mission that can do something. Cancel. Create. You're high enough. This feels worth it. And we'll get some suits to get that rolling. Science. So you're 3. 1, 2, 7. Oh, but she needs a suit and we don't have a suit. Okay. I'll take that. There's a 1 in 4 chance someone comes back injured. Five. Perfect. They're capped. Power. Getting a chunk of science. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. 4, 8, 12, 14. So, like, remember, if it hits 20, you kind of need to just use 5. I think there is a hard cap on how many you can have in store. Okay, just out of curiosity. Huh. Right? So this is 10,000 used. 35. We move this to here. Does it keep? Okay, it does. We can slit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We could keep these as emergency, let them just sit there, and if we ever lose power, or yes, it's a flip of the button, isn't it? Right? Do you just build the power and have so much you never have to flip that button? Oh, pause. Active a forced lady camp, which is flying the flag of the borderless conscience. The public scans ain't nothing like this. Perhaps it's best for the diplomatic relations with them are stalling. Get through the fence, find out what's really going on here. Breach it. Alright, so what's that? We're in. See to that injury. Be careful and be in touch. Wrong thing. This is a twofer. 1, 2, that's fine. And then up here. No, see, it blocks it off. Alright. And then... Nope, yes. No reason not to. So that gives us a lot of power. We had to lay low for a few days, now inside the conscience labor camp, mostly keeping the fringes. Some of the prisoners harbored us too. What's becoming increasingly clear is that they committed no crime. They were brought here against their will through an exogate in the center of the compound. They're holding mostly aliens, including some we're familiar with, alongside their own people. Xenophobia? I don't think it's that. The political prisoners, aliens and their allies that disagree with how the borderless conscience seems to operate, providing emergency aid and assistance, then building an exogate and occupying the world. Describe the conditions. Not good. They're providing the bare minimum of what the prisoners need to survive and cater to another species' unique biological, psychological, and social needs. Not even their fellows. Ooh. Add that for you get the idea. Do what you can for them. We have been to do so, but our meager field med. Can we help them escape? Severely limited. I'm going to say break them out. Think of something. I've disabled the live stream. Will you keep this a secret? Won't leave the initiative. Okay, so... Yes! Look, in exchange for releasing your prisoners, I can keep a secret. Acceptable. A number on from the call. Camp. Continue exploration. So we released some of the prisoners, but not all of them. I don't know where that was. Yeah, so these guys are not as friendly as they appear to be. Great. Great. How are we doing in Xonium? We're fine. Yeah, so we definitely need to get that going. Alright, that was you guys. Alright. So what does it look like now? So we got plus 150. Yeah, look, see, this is slowly going up, no matter what I do. So they're going to declare war on us. It's just a matter of time. All right, so what I will do then is unassigned diplomatic team. And take the main team and with them... And the goal is to get the artifact. Because we don't have the artifact. Wait. Yeah, we only got one from the Apocalyptic Archive. I would like the Fearless Reaper ones. But I don't know if we're going to get it. There's a 5er. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start writing. And the others, no. Alright, Psyops 1 is taking a break. That's fine. And we let time tick. Alright, Psyops 2, gone great here with a bird-like humanoid species we encountered. First contact has been well and truly established, despite no language and cultural barriers, but I think we've done all we can for now. Okay, no danger then? They have sharp beaks and claws, larger than those of most birds on Earth, given they stand only a little shorter than we do. I wouldn't call them excessively friendly. But, okay. Can they fly? Can. Ooh, they look like angels. Not flying on a plane, but really flying. Alright, excellent work. Yes, return to the gate. Oh, sweet Jesus. Talking, they just exploded? Let me analyze. It's just ash. Potentially fertile. Was it dangerous? Flashbang. Between us. I think they know when they're about to go boom. Medical attention. A little late for that. Pile of ash. Take cover. Deck. Ran off in the distance. Same person, but younger. Huh. It's a phoenix. Seems there could be something like that on this planet. Also, the juveniles flightless, unlocking a newborn phoenix and some conditions. Follow them? I'm fascinated. I think they're coming back around. Great footage. Even ran alongside them. Talked again to one that was reborn, but they reacted like when we first met. I don't think their memories persist. Okay. Wow. If that's... Maybe we can help them find ways to remember their past life. There we go. Pause. So that was... this one. So... Yeah, see, I can't consolidate until I cultural study first. Wow! Alright. It's almost done. Psyops 1. How are they doing? Oh, they are really frazzled. It's gonna be... Actually, can we delete you? And we'll just add you. Really? There we go. There we go. Oh no. Play. There we go. And now they can go. Okay, so we can shuffle things around now, which is pretty good. Okay. EG428. EG428. Ah. Cancel that one. Great. Yeah, so we have plenty of power. Okay. Ah, so that must be because it's psychological, not physical. Is he in a loop? He's in a loop. Whoa, sorry. They're not doing anything. Go. Because we have to head them off at the pass. Also, second psych desk. And we'll assign... Yeah, they're all assigned to something. Alright. So if they get some downtime, they'll help you. Oh, no, hold on. So what's... Click this. Info. Okay, status. It's just mental health. Alright, that's fine. Actually, we're gonna assign you. Okay. So missions are running, things are ticking. Build a stronghold there. No choice. Almost there. No 5. Uh-oh. You're into betrayers or weather schema. Would equal war. So now are we at war? No, they're just hostile. Okay. Great. So that's going up. Fine, fine. We're holding there. So because this isn't connected, we can't see what it is. Okay, so there's no point. Right? Oh, this is the twofer. Alright, so you kind of need to do, like... this. And just to stall them out. So I guess it has to be within 1 or 2. Although we're not seeing this one. Okay, it's a bit weird what we can and can't see. Hold on. Oh, yeah. So. That's being worked on. We can consolidate here. And we will. So only 3 of them, but we're gonna crank this up as high as we can, so we can attempt to cut them off. Okay. Alright, dude's healed. No one's assigned there. Diplos are running constantly. Science teams at least have downtime. So we'll assign you there. Okay. So we don't need this. Just to save a little energy. I'll sign your non-aggression pact. So I think that means we can't create a liberate mission because we just signed a non-aggression pact. which is a problem. But that does give us time to deal with these guys. Okay. Okay. Alright, I feel like we're kind of getting things under control. Ooh, 5 purples. 83. Nice. And that's it. Alright. Oh, so close. Okay. Alright, we'll let them keep going. Like, we could even extend this. Like, if we want to maximize energy, right? So they need to go there. We're dealing with that. We'll create this consolidation mission again. Wait. Manage team. Delete you, add you, because you're ready to go. Go. Start mission. There we go. Yes, we are at speed 2. Oh, I guess not. I was like, oh, maybe I can fit. But it is exactly as wide as it needs to be. Alright. So I don't mind. Like, I guess you could throw some 500s in there. Go. Now we're to the point where we can actually, like, constantly run missions, right? Right. Oh, no. Well, I could add 2, which is another 1,000. So that's potentially 2 or 3 gates. Okay. We did it! So, tech tree, micro gates, go. Also, we have enough. I will grab smart turrets, and then now we're saving up for heavy weapon upgrades. And then, after this, heavy assault, turrets, and then the rest. No reason not to at this point. So we've got that up to 8. It's claimed. We need to poke it for science. When I get a chance. I don't think I can claim any others? Yeah. I need a cultural study mission here. See, it connected there. It's 10. Not gonna lose anyone, so we'll go ahead and grab it. Wait, so that's mining ops 3. So you have low health. You have high health. We'll send Ongen. Go. Oh, we don't already have it done. Okay, 2%. Oh, interesting. It prioritized the turret. Okay. Over the actual microgates. Interesting. Did not expect that. Yeah, I think we set up 3. Alright, you're the low level one. 500, 500, 500. Yeah, you're level 3. So we could probably push it. Maybe not 9. 3. Ah, there's a 4. There's a 6. Oh. They actually lose experience. Okay. You know why? You know what? I'll run it for a few days. Yeah. Ooh, slow going. Yeah, we're up to 7. That's going to be a large number of days. So, I could put one here, but then it blocks off getting access to this. So I think what you're looking at is far. We could potentially move this up. No, then it blocks off access. So, just for my keeping things as symmetrical as possible. So I can't do anything there. That's a mission in progress. I can do a consolidation mission there. But I don't think it's going to go up any. Yeah, we need to get some cultural studies going. Yeah, none of... So that's the thing, right? I can either sit there and be like, alright, mining, get what we need. But the moment we send them on a mission, they ditch the mining suit to grab a light exosuit. Hey, there's a squad scouting force probably looking for a new world to invade, and the queen leader is with them. I think they're preparing to get out of here. Back to their homeworld, perhaps? Perhaps, taking out their leader if I could stop the invasion. Wait, there are more queens here. More than one leader. Maybe some kind of shared leadership, a hive mind. Multiple targets. Debate, I don't think conventional weapons hurt them. About to leave. Have an idea involving the gate. I open our gate on top of theirs. I don't know if that would be safe. We'll disrupt the signal, collapse the warhole. You say so. Standards here. Stand by. It's imminent. Just say the word. Open the gates at their coordinates. Gates, it's beautiful, but I think it's gonna blow. Get down. The gate just closed. Exo? Portals intersected and collapsed. One of the queens is down on the ground. The others are gone to wherever they were going, I guess, or at least... or lost to space and time. Examine the corpse. Heading over, I'll stand by. The body is all charred up. This thing is massive up close, but that gate trick you pulled really did it. I'm on it, and it was a clean hit. You need to pry open the outer shell. Yeah, not freeze. That's strange. Its substructure has unusual organic parts alongside the machinery, what seems to be communications equipment. There's a memory unit here too. I think we need to decode it. The expert should handle it. Fascinating, the unit is some kind of field commander designed to route instructions to infantry units like those in the base and to other commanders. There's something else here as well. Coordinates. I think of where it was headed. Could this be their home world? Now we turn the tables. We can impart a program into a live commander. I'm not sure that's the word you want to lose. Like those that got away, we might be able to change the way they think on a fundamental level, even distribute this to their other units and commanders. So the idea would perpetuate recursively until they all believe it. We could stop the invasion and then some. That raises ethical implications. Yes, but you do want to stop the invasions. It's us or them. Strip the program. Well, enough to reach as many as possible. That's no mean feat. Nowhere's building the Exogate, but look where we are. Okay, craft one Squorb Patcher. Reach and connect to the Squorb's perspective homeworld. Which is where? Back here. So we have to go through this territory. So I have to connect here. Create a mission here. So these guys are obviously not being attacked. Alright, disconnect. This is better, because that gets us to here. As opposed to having to deal with this, we can go this way. Okay. Send a team to the Squorb's homeworld with a gator wearing the Squorb Patcher. Stop the Squorbs invading the base. What does it take to build a Patcher? Right there. 50 amalgam. We can get that. We also need at least 5 heavy suits. So we're going to need at least 150. Which has made the mining that much more imperative. This is it. You know how to stop the Squorb invasions. So get busy in the workshop and build that patch deployer. Or, let's not beat around the bush here, the Doomsday device. Deal them a blow our share price will never forget. Alright. Look, I'm all for stopping those things from being erased, but at what cost? Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, okay? Doomsday device. Not here. Is it in research? Not microgates. Definitely not library. Interesting. Okay. So I think our priority is not to win the game, it's to do the Squorb thing. So we're, yeah. So starting, so mining ops, okay. That's Exo 2, no assignment. Do they have an engineer? No. Alright, we're gonna trade you out. There's a spare engineer. When you guys get a chance, you're going there. And then we'll connect here and we'll try to cut this way. Okay, no one's on pause. Everyone's doing something. I'm gonna see... Well... No, we shouldn't let just the turrets handle it. So once again, once we get down to 7. So we have the exosuits. Which means we should probably grab the upgrades, because we're probably gonna need them. So you're looking at another 1,000, 2,200 science, which is honestly not that hard to get. Right. Oh, we can do a consolidation mission here. Do we have a spare Diplo? No. Okay. So we're going to have to wait a little. That's fine. We can start consolidating there. Create a cultural... Not yet defined. Interesting. But we know these guys are friendly. No archivist. No archivist. Oh, you do have an archivist. We'll hold off on suit. So cancel that suit. I guess we can do this and have them go there if nothing else. Just to give us more optional path. Great, there's a mining mission. Pause. Consolidation mission. Perfect. Go. So we want to crank this up. We're gonna want to take... Like, I don't mind pushing them to here, but I want these. If possible. Although I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, 3 feels good. But we can fit well, then we block that off. But that's okay. Okay. 5? And maybe that'll feel better? I don't know if we can get all 5 running. Yeah, okay, they're posting up. We should be fine. I expect no issues. RC sign here for hostilities to cease. Yeah, that's fine. So they bust through. They start mowing things down. Ooh, a large and tough invader protects other nearby squirrels from damage with an energy shield. Although it can't counterattack, it takes a lot of damage to bring it down. Interesting. Yeah, but between soldiers... Yeah, between soldiers and gun turrets, we're fine. Yeah, 2, 3... Can we get all 5? If we can't get all 5 up and running, because of the way I've structured things, then... Before I forget... Whoa, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow, that's it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, no problems. Then I will sell 2 of them. Yeah, looks like if you're constantly running missions like we are, 3 is about the best you can do. Okay. So that's fine. I want to create that consolidation mission. Claim. Connect. You have archives. Oh. You're all set. Alright, do we have a spear consolidation mission we can send? Initiated. On mission. Plan. Alright, not yet. We'll hold off on the scientific. You have an archivist, so you can go ahead, start that mission. Yeah, they're neutral, so I think that's the way to go. Research-wise, I don't care about equipment. Again, there is something to be said. Oh, we did grab nap pods. Oh. Yeah, we'll just start queuing up these. So we can do nap pods. So what does a nap pod look like? It's half the size. 1, 2. And then we'll build them and sell 2 of them. Trial sleep for gator efficiency. But can they store equipment? Is my question. Like, do they still need... No, I guess the sides would be equipment? So if I were to expand... Theoretically... Oh. It would be this side. So hold on. If I move you here and you here, and then move. Well, do they need to be? We'll give them a little space. And then... Yeah, so that, the... Can you? Thank you. The fact that it stores equipment needs to be in its description. Pause. Create consolidation. Start. We want to cap that out. Okay, we are running. Yeah, it looks like 3 is the best we're gonna do. So I will just sell these. You can't. I was wondering if we get up to 5, but the fact that we're running missions constantly at this point basically means we can only do 3. Okay, so we're doing that. You're getting boosted. You're boosted. Can we consolidate? Yes. Start. So we can cut them off here. Which I might be willing to forgive them. These 2 have missions going. Alright, so we're doing okay. XO1. Mission Riviera. We're surrounded by poor shapes, all different colors, like rainbow donuts standing on their side. They appear out of nowhere. Are they animals? Perhaps, yes, some come of exofauna. Is it safe? Standing next to one of them. I think it might be dead. Whoever it is, I think they all might be... Hold on. Standing next to one of them, I think it might be dead, whoever it is. I think they all might be. About as tall as I am, and translucent like pink jello. Can you bring one back for now? Wait, it's changing color. Maybe it's not dead. Ooh. Bright red, now it's blinking through colors quickly. Orange, yellow, green. Is it random? Traffic lights. Agreed. What would you prefer? Oh, could it be alive after all? The results from one blink of color to the next. Only they have an intelligent high metabolism. There was an intelligent pattern to the changes. Yeah. Into a field report. Next, don't worry. It should be a strong foundation for any few contact. They communicate by changing their core temperature, causing the changes in their appearance to... Ooh. Okay. Maybe if we see them again, you'll find... Well, as long as you didn't say we come in terror, I think you'll be fine. We've eaten too much jello, but I don't think this will be our last encounter with these guys. Live. Alright, come on home. That was Exo 1. So that's here. So we can connect here. Create mission. Level 10. They need a break. So if we go into team management, he needs a break. Let me see. You can throw an engineer on, and when you guys get a chance, start the mission. Okay, alright. So we only need 50. Alright. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. Right? Can we fit 20? No. No. 16's, 18's the best you can do. Alright, so be it. So there's 18. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. Ooh. Oh, would that be... No, that's the way we're gonna have to do it. Well, I guess I can just cancel that. All right. 18 times 2 is 36. Yeah, I guess technically, hold on, if we pull up 1, right, if we pull them up 1, is that enough? Yes. So now we can do full rows of 20. So 20, 40, 60. Call that done. All right. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. We'll wait till these are built. That's an ore sample. Means we can connect that. Oh, see, this is what I was afraid of. This isn't connected. Okay. Manage team. Drop you. Throw in. Oh. Alright. See, who's the most rested? Gaming Brain. And we'll give them a little break. Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, you're still building. Alright, we'll wait for them to finish. Right? Wait. This is a bit weird. Did I accidentally delete one somehow? Done. Weird. Cancel that one. You'll thank me later. Sorry, Marie. Alright. So they'll all hop in. Pause. Yeah, so we've got some left over, but now what we can do is slide over everything one. There's a method to my madness, right? And then build. All right, so that means we're selling here. Hold on, no, that's there. Yes. Sell here over. Wait. Which means, hold on. We're also selling you. And we're digging out here and here. And rebuilding this wall. This wall. Alright, I can't. Alright, this wall. Halfway. Dance station? I can't require more buildings. They're fine. Oh, hello. Info. What are you carrying? Free raw storage and workshop. Alright. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. You're on pause. Everything else is going. Great. Double doors. Wall. Wall. Ah. Nope. Wall. All right. Great. Okay, so potentially more power if we absolutely need it, and quite a bit more power at that. Enough for me to say sell that and preemptively do that. In the meantime, we can just go ahead and do this and theoretically, this will be roughly the end of the video. No. So basically what's happening is every time I move one, it unassigns it and reassigns whatever was in there to an open one. Do. Okay. So we have 50 gators. Wait a minute. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 34. Oh, okay. They are getting assigned. Alright, yeah, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 spare. So we could go up to 60. So I'm sad the cap isn't 60. Which would feel better, because then that potentially 10 of everything. 50, again, feels kind of awkward. Manage team. Well, nope, gaming brain. Well, unless... I don't want to do the medic. You're injured. You're rested. Alright, we'll do you. And we'll say start the mission. I'm not going to claim that. Well, wait. Did they give it up? I'm not going to claim that. So these two might actually be fighting each other. We're good there, we're good there, we're good there. We do need a stronghold here, but I need to save up to start building heavy exosuits. Okay. Oh, shit. Science. Interesting. Okay. So what it's doing is it goes through the thing, which it makes sense what it's doing. It's going, oh, this is going to be quick. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, but she's getting so much experience. Right, you're consolidated, you're consolidated, you're consolidated. Nothing else. Here, we'll do you. So it goes, oh, this is going to be quick. We'll get that out of the way, and then it goes back to... the... oh, this is going to take forever. Okay. See? Boom, that took like 3 or 4 days, but we don't have enough science, so now let's start working on microgates. Fair enough. I will also pause, and we'll pull you off and reassign as needed. And you're a pause, so we'll pull you off and you off, and we'll reassign as needed. Okay, that feels good. It's been a while since I looked at patents. No 5s. How much are we making? Alright, we're still above 200,000, so we're good there. Okay. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to, right? And then... Oh, not that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 2, 4, 5. Boom. Are we running scientific missions? Hold on. No. Alright, we need to do some science missions. Oh. No. Everything of interest was found. Set up a scientific expedition. Psyops. Oh, you can do a cultural mission. Yes. Do we have enough suits? Yes. Go ahead, start that mission. And then this will go to Exo 1. And we can do every... I think at this point we can do every 10 days. Quite happily. I'm assuming because of these. Or I guess we're gonna find out. Uh-oh. What happened here? Alright, so this is... Yeah, see... Like, I'm trying to keep this as low as possible. Alright. Pause. Not that we'll ever need it, but... Oh, there's not enough space. Okay. Physical, psych. There we go. That should be plenty. Okay. Oh, we're almost there! We're almost there! That's what I was afraid of. So now we're at war with these guys. So I don't... They're gonna launch an invasion mission. So here and here would be bad choices. That would be a good choice. Pause. And war... If you insist... Well, hold on. Then you're the aggressor. Pause. Got visitors of the future, so you stepped out of their own purple swirling wormhole. They say we have betrayed any trust on wormhole technology to them sooner. It was no secret. sub-faction is here. A little disheveled, like a cat that could... Go ahead. So this so-called really is not satisfactory. Etc., etc., etc. Tell them that's bad science. Yeah, artificial selection on the universe. I don't care. Successful impasse. There's much more to discuss. Continue exploration. Invading. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cue this one. So create a mission. So we need the soldiers. So combat op. Soldier. Sorry. Shit. Alright, okay, so you have no assignment. You have no assignment. And I think everyone else is doing something. You're paused. Oh yeah. So everyone else is doing something. So there's one soldier, two soldiers, three soldiers. I can't take him, he's resting. A medic. An engineer. And I guess a scientist? You know what? We're gonna have to. Oh, no, hold on. Not you. Wait, hold on. Medic. Alright, so 3 soldiers and a medic. Go here. Create defense mission. Go. Contact me. And they should be gaining up instantly. Go, guys. What the hell? No, not... Pause. I said the medic. Now go. Yeah, so the problem is this mission yeah, destroyed. They just annihilated the stronghold there. So the how combat works really needs to be looked at again. Because I'm sending a team. It's being invaded. Hold on. No, we need an archivist. And before I can respond instantly, they wiped out the base that was there. So essentially, in order for this base to be of use, I have to create the defense mission first, launch it, and then the base will protect. So there's no point to these, but if you don't, the AI goes, easy target, let's take that. So definitely, the combat needs to be reworked. What's the point of having we spend resources to build something if it's not going to provide any help in any way, shape whatsoever? Like, what it needs to do is, hey, in X amount of days, these guys will launch a mission. Would you like to create a defense mission? Great, you have 30 days to get them out there. Boom, you get them out there, and now it goes, all right, you have a level 10 fort, you have a squad of level 10 guys. It's like they're fighting level 20 guys. Not this, hey, they're attacking. Oh, they've already attacked, your base is wiped up. Wipe out instantly. You still need to create the mission. It happens way too fast. Now we can make microgates. So how big are these? 1, 2. We're gonna need at least 3. So then what we do, there's no mining mission there. So what we can do, as the team has been unassigned here. Oh no, they're already on that. Well, here's a question. Can I assign it? Alright, assign planet. No, we can't. Alright, so we'll assign auto miner there. So we can't do mining teams there, but that's fine. We'll assign... So... And then we need a constant stream there. Unassign. Assign. So that's 2. There we go. Pause. So combat op. We found the team leading the enemy's invasion. It says, alright. They only have 2. Attack. Jason. You're dead. Copy that. Let them go. Great. Assign planet. Unassign. Oh, we haven't done this yet. Okay. 10 days, validate. We'll blow through it as quick as we can, and then we'll assign mining. So now we have auto miners auto mining. What we can do is assign... Ooh. Now that the combat's... Actually, we can't. Until we're at peace, I am not unassigning the combat team. Oh, I will go ahead and take a look at this. No fivers. Alright, so now... You're at 10. Mining Ops 4. Okay. That's fine. You're at 10. So, Mining Ops 1 is mining. The Diplomat's gotta be doing... Alright, hold on. So, we can't do... We can do... Ooh. J. Hugh. And O. Verma. And... They're probably going to attack along here, so we'll leave that as is. Oh, do we have... Oh, we don't have anywhere else to mine. Interesting. Alright, if we don't have anywhere else to mine currently, let's drain the mining team. Oh. Oh, sorry, you're on a mission. And you're unassigned. So, what we can do is... Diplo. Hold on. What can we do with Diplo? We're at war with them. Okay, so we do need a Diplo team with them. So... Diplo 3, the Diplomat... Jehu... and Kowalski. And what we'll do is assign diplomatic team validate every 10 days. We could do lower, but I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. So we have a team there. Oh, even though we're at war, we can diplomatize them. It's just not as effective. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. One team. So let's take a look at salary, status. Sort by class? No. Aim? Ooh. Team. There we go. So you're on a mission. So Psyops 1 needs something to do. Okay. And we're trying to make our way down here as quickly as we can. Great. So Psyops 1. Start. So no matter what, we're going to need heavy suits to get to here. And it looks like we have to go through here. So this... Oh, now that would be interesting. Alright, I assume, yeah. Claimed... Okay, yeah, so we have to claim this. I was wondering if you could sneak in. Alright. I need to go grab that artifact when I get a chance. Yeah, we're not researching anything, so we're just gonna grab all the heavy exosuit upgrades. Because there's no reason not to at this point. Okay. Oh! Right, and you can't... Right? Because I want to assign it here, but I can't. Alright. Yeah, minerals are very hard to come by, which is fine. Annoying, but fine. Alright, so we're gonna push this way. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much it makes, is the question. So that was the bleak. So we can't do anything there. But what we can do is manage the team. And that had to have been XO1. So we pulled... Oh no, hold on. Who's in the rest phase? No assign. Ah! So we pull you, throw in B. Harris, sure. Go here, create mission. Go. Does this... Can we auto-connect this? Oh, interesting. No, if it comes out here, we can't connect. It would be nice if we could auto connect. Right? Like, if I do this... Oh, that one's not connected. What happens? If I possess formal military arm, I'll sign in on aggression pact. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this doesn't connect. Alright, so again, okay, so what's the point? Make sure I'm rotating. So it would be cool if you could connect it so you could fully automate it. But you can't. But what you can do, if I'm doing this correctly... No. Right. Right, if like I had built this pointing out, what you can do is set it up so as long as either of these is mining, right? Oh, this is full, it shoves in the hand. It just goes where it needs to go. But I guess it's like this is, it works, but that does the same thing as this. Although I guess this fills it back to front, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, radiation resistance is next. Yeah, exploring, mining, expeditions, no assignment. But there's nothing I can really do anyways. Consolidate, like I could consolidate here, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Like it's not gonna go up. We have 2 suits. Alright, we have an invasion. Again, honestly, invasions I'm not worried about. Yeah, so now we need the heavy suits. But we have to go through here. So we gotta do this. Can we grab the artifact? Yes, you have an archivist. So... go ahead and grab that artifact. And we'll try to grab that artifact as well. Great. You do your thing. Now, I would like to point out there is technically, there is a limited number of there is a finite number of science in this game. I'm sure you can research everything. Okay. Here we go, right? But technically, at some point, you will run out of planets. Yeah, so we can't send a scientific expedition there. We've hollowed out all of this. We've hollowed out that. Let's just grab this now. Wait. 2, 3... No, it says everyone's on a mission. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I guess so. Not ready. Pause. Pause. We'll remove you. Add gaming brain. Go. Ooh, came back injured. So they will pause themselves while they rest and relax up. Okay. With a cough. Alright. So we have 2. Actually, is there a way to see? Yeah, so we've got 2. We need to make 3 more. Close. Hold on. 1, 2. We need a lot, and it doesn't look like they're attack. I'll keep the soldiers on standby, but if they're not doing anything, we'll assign a mining team to wait. Mining, auto miner, mining. I should have a mining team available, right? Yeah, mining ops 2. Oops. Not you. The diplomat's low enough, it'll help. And you, I guess. Five days? Validate? Go. We'll cut it in half and see how that goes. Science! More science! No funds. How much money are we making? Oop, there's a diplomat. Yeah, oh, it's still over 200k. There we go. Pause. Great. Unassign. Cancel. Territorial defense. You guys are ready to go. Contact me. Go. They're literally going to head out as the bad guys come in. Now we go to defenses. Wait. Here they come. Alright, we lost a turret. Not a problem. Great. More science. Alright, so NF592 was done. You don't have an assignment. You don't have an assignment. Why can't I claim? Oh, I need to do that. Oh, here, claim you. Connect you. More mining. Create cultural study. All right, the PsyOps 1 will go in, get rid of you, and you, go in here, archivist, come on. Oh, they're on Diplos. Is that? Hold on. You're fine. You're fine. Scientific. What? SK362. What? SK362. Find. Oh, it's this one. Hold on. Hold. No, you're wait. You're fine. You're fine. 3. Hold on. You're fine. Diplo. Oh. Fine. You're out. And we'll even get rid of another soldier. So, there we go. So what we can do is go up to PsyOps 2, pull or PsyOps 1, throw you in. We'll keep the engineers back. It's just a cultural study. Let's try a 4-man and see how that goes. So that was these guys. So create cultural study. Great start. Swerves it down. We'll give it a few. If this isn't repaired within the next month or two, I'll just sell it and rebuild it. Science-wise, we need 60. We're at 35. All right, we're fine. Exotic suit upgrades. Grab the magnetics. All right, that one got repaired, so I'm going to assume this one will get repaired eventually. See what I mean? Why did it succeed? I launched a mission. The mission was on the planet doing their thing. Well, they succeeded. And I don't understand why. So create liberation mission. Go. Immediately. I want that back. I don't want to give them this. Can we open up a second front is the question. We appear to have the suits. So if we go to Gators, Diplo Ops 4. And I don't think we have the Diplo, though. Right? 1, 2... Only a size 4, but you don't have an assignment, so we'll pull all of you off. Diplo 4 is no, yeah, you. We're gonna need a soldier. Shoot. Right, but we'll do 2 soldiers. And see how this goes. Start. Ah! And now we can grab our final heavy suit and start saving up for the Squarb Patcher. Alright. Bad news, I fell down a cliff, my legs are in pretty bad shape. Not sure if it's broken, but it hurts like hell. Can you get back to the others? I can. A micro... Oh. So it's risky, I don't know what I'm dealing with. Should I go for it or wait for the team? Wait for the team. No time. Hopefully that works. So safety first on your descent. So you're auto mining, you're being collected. All right. Everything, all right, so now we can assign an auto miner there. So that gives us 3 auto miners. I think that's the best we're gonna do. Like, we could potentially do a 4th or 5th, maybe? But for now, we'll keep it as is. Yeah, this isn't being repaired, so we'll just go ahead and sell this. Okay, prepare them in the artifact for transit. Opening the gate now. Great. They can take a break. We got a new artifact. We need 500 for the last exosuit upgrade. Don't know what it was, but I think they still gotta bury it or assign it. Psyops 1. We're attacked, at least 6 dead by my account, some of the ones we met during first contact. It's likely we made progress with each other's languages, otherwise I don't think we'd have a clue about what's going on. When did the deaths occur? Very recently, there was no sign of anything like this on our last couple visit. So actually, alien 2 more interested. What happened? Poachers attacked them. Wear precious stones on their heads and their foreheads and chins. We thought they were decorative or ceremonial, but we learned that they are fitted when they're young. Their flesh then grows around the stones, incorporating them into their biology. It's the reason for their regen capabilities. Kills them outright. Who are these poachers? They arrived in a spaceship. Unwilling to tell us anything else about them. Looked like there was much of a fight. Either there are no poacher bodies. All we have is the imprint their fate are left in the mud. It's estimated approved, assuming they're humanoid. We need to help them. Yes. Soon the poachers are selling the precious stones. Themselves, it seems to be a recurring operation. This is despicable. Help, but they also just need time. Give them they're dead. Okay. What if the poachers come back? Worried about that at the moment. You know, as the poachers come in, fixed cycles, going from village to village. Okay. Then return home. A little prize out about the deaths. We also learned about their rich oral folk history, especially surrounding the worship of the binary star, which they celebrate at 2 summer and 2 solstice festivals, 1 for each sun. Does make sense. Hold on. Wires get crossed. I apologize. There we go. Alright, good work. There's something else as well. One of the Blick wants to come back with us. They've had enough. Recruit them! Consider it done. See you soon. So can we go up to 51? Or we can. So we got a blick. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Sort by... Nope. Class. So, another medic. Interesting. Amphibian humanoids live a role existence. Wellness can't lose mental health or get mental health conditions. It improves mental health of others nearby over time. Heals physical over time. Sleeps for much longer but cures all physical. Slightly... You know what? We're not going to use you on any missions. You're literally just going to be assigned here. And you'll hopefully level up as we go. Might be assigned to Diplo missions here and there. But nothing that could get him killed. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're building the 5th. Okay. Okay, so we're still at war. These are fine. This is just not going down, but we're still trying to grab it. Explored. Still working on it. Yeah, so we have to claim this before we can claim that. Ah, but we can't connect that. Create a mission. Right? Like, I can't... If I do this... Yeah. So, this combat part needs to be taken a look at. If my team was on planet, which they were, why was no combat initiated? Why did they just get to have it? Is my question. It feels like war or combat is weighted too heavily in favor of the AI, and it needs to be overhauled and looked at. Still a fun game, but, like, the one achievement I will, unless they overhaul the combat, the one achievement I will probably never get, because I'm debating doing some achievement hunting in this game, is the one where you win by eliminating everyone else. Because they have a huge advantage in offense and a slightly less huge advantage. I'm not sure which is bigger, massive. Hold on. Which is bigger, massive or huge? Which is bigger, massive or huge? Something like massive implies weight, huge variety of objects in Oh, it looks like big equals large, large is less than huge. Alright. So I would say they have a large advantage. A huge advantage attacking. And a large advantage on defense. Does that make sense? Like, no matter what, they have an advantage. And it is too much of an advantage, I would argue. So I'm glad we built some extra. So is everyone assigned one? Like, how do you tell if... Ooh, there you go. That one is now yours, sir. Interesting. So she went to there and not here. Mission in progress. Great consolidation mission. Oh, wow. Okay, we need to get our science out there and sciencing. Oh, are they paused? Alright, hold on. Unassign. So that's 3. See, I can see our connections. That's the other thing. I can't see their connections. So I don't know if they're connected here, here, and here, or just here, or what. Alright, so science teams need to be sciencing. So, alright, we're done here. We can connect here. This obviously can't go there, but we can create a mission. But we need the heavy suit, so we need that 5th heavy suit first. 1, 2... Okay, we got it. So let's create that mission. Start. So that we can connect here. I suppose... No. Alright. If there was a planet here we could connect. Maybe. But this is a dead end. It's pointless. Okay. Interesting. So up here, we can create a cultural study. Great. Start. Go. Pause. Claim. So now we've got it back. Create consolidation mission. Go. And now we crank it up to 500 again. Alright, so it looks like we have 2 science missions. That could potentially be done. 10 days is fine. Go. Got 300 research. We need 500. And then we'll just grab, well, everything except this. Well, 30, 60. Yeah, we'll grab everything we can possibly grab. After we grab the final exosuit up. It's been a while since I checked patents. Yep, there's an 8er. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start writing. And that's it. How much are we making? Okay, still over 200k. Again, knowing there's technically a finite amount of science, I would like to see... Okay, they need to rest, though. Unless we do this. Hold on. Manage. Cancel. Manage team. Get rid of you. Add. You. Assign one. Go. Okay. So, yeah, so our mining team, like, we could rearrange things. Right? So you're on a mission. We're gonna delete. Can we delete a team? Hold on, no assignment. Ah, here it is. Delete you. So we'll get rid of 3. We'll rename... so you're 4. And we'll delete... you as well. Because we just don't have that many. Right? That's being mined. That's being mined. Auto mined. Auto mined. Will be auto mined at some point. Or mined. But I don't have the team. Like, I can create a mission, but... Really? Huh. But we'll keep the combat up ready to go. So we're gonna need... Okay, so we could do another cultural mission. Medic, medic, medic. Let's try teams of 4, and we'll let that sit. Engineers be engineering. All sciencing be sciencing. I don't want to push that. Alright, we're good. Miners be mining. And we're saving up for... We need 50 to do the squad. Don't think we'll finish today. Oh. Offer push. Yes! Alright, so... Pause. What that means is... Unclaimed. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh no, it's been initiated. What the fuck did I just unclaim? Oh, this one. Alright, that's fine. Cancel. So, assign team 4. And what we'll do then, hold on, is, now what we can do is, alright, off, 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 off. Diplo 4 can cut down to a 3-man team. That'll be you. Do we have a spare medic? We'll go with this. Now, this team, assign diplomatic mission, 10 days, validate. No one's, that's fine. Because there's only 3, create liberation mission. Mission initiated. Mission initiated. On mission, mission initiated. So, if we take a look at this, going down, no desire, Diplo, Diplo, Diplo. Okay. So I guess you just look at declare for, their desire to declare for war. Okay. We ever get another artifact? It was an exosuit, right? Of some sort? Yeah, no way to click and see. So I think it's one of these. The others don't look exosuitish. Alright. No 5s. But we got plenty of money coming in. PsyOps 1. This is a cultural study. We've been teaching the Farno written language etched on the ground with their beaks and talons so they can remember their past selves after they combust into being warm, but we stopped. It's not how their culture works. One industry is built around moral rationalism, being born anew and allowed to rethink the world around them without preconceptions. Part we shouldn't mess with. Alright. Good to know. Pause. So now, hello. There we go. Alright. So we can see these two are fighting over that. Disconnect, that's fine. Oh, I don't like that. I can't see what's going on here unless I'm connected there. Feels bad. Alright. So we want to stay at peace with them. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you're doing your thing. Oh, wait. You're doing your thing. Oh, right. Where... Okay. So we're letting the miners mine. We need more research, so we're trying to get the PsyOps out there. PsyOps 1 isn't doing anything. I don't think. So almost done. Yep. Go. Yeah, we're just getting that. So we can, like, bounce it a little, I think. Why are we losing influence? What? So now... Again, I'm trying to cut them off because I want to grab these. So they've already... So I'd have to go this way to cut it off. And yeah, so we can't do anything there. How did they get here, then? Exploring, studying... So, okay. So they're all doing something. That's fine. How? It must go around this way? That's weird. Getting that science. What do we need? 500. Oh, real quick. 36, and we need at least 60. So that's like 4 more attacks. So the question becomes at this point, do you finish the game, right? Or do you pause to try to get all the science? Pause. Yeah, so I can't. It's already at maximum. Can do that. Can I create a consolidation mission? Actually, do I want to? We have a team of 3 available. Oh, we should have a team of 3 available. Oh, no, they're... Okay. And we need what for the swarm patch? 50. Almost there. Okay. Oh, what we can do to increase the speed is create a second mining hub. So you're mining there. QS 885. So if we create another one, mining ops 4, 1. No, continue. Sorry, create team. Go. Mining op 2. Create team. Only need one engineer. Ah, see, now I'll assign the medic. Yeah, and I think that's it. Soldiers are soldiers, sciencing is sciencing. We need at least one. Sure, we'll do O Brown as well. Go here. Right, but we're consolidating. Never mind. Yeah. Huh, never mind. Alright. UX594. I would like to rename these. Alright, so you're there. Okay, so this is 594. I could assign a mining team, but let's be honest, you want to max this out before you do that. Seven, eight, nine. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Do I have a spare? Nope. Consolidation team. Nope. 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 Alright. So, you're indifferent. Hold mission. Unassigned. Here. Create consolidation. Go. Go. And we're paused here, so... Oh, no, we don't have... Hold on. So, we're consolidating here. We're consolidating here and here. We're liberating here. And you guys are trying to be like, stop that. Just stop that. Okay. Now we're finally below 200k, huh? No fives. What I will do is grab the final exosuit upgrade. And then, I guess the med bay? Yeah, and then these and this, and then you just save up for microgates. Wait, did we? Okay. Feels like they've been waiting a while. But okay. XO1. Port from Q49. Hour running a tornado until it reached us, dissipated, and there was a large flying robot inside. We can't communicate with it properly yet, but we think the tornado is backwashed from its engines. It seems lost and desperate, perhaps trying to find its colony elsewhere on the planet. We've asked it to hold position near the AP. Not sure what that means. Access point? Player missions to help get it home. Acknowledge, return to base for now. Okay. That was XO1. Oh, is that here? Yes. Alright, create that mission. Go. We have a mining mission not doing anything, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, so Diplo 2, who is out and doing their mission, there's 50. Swarb Patcher. I think no matter what, we'll wait till actually, hold on. 8 years. No, resume. Is there a way? Well, a good news is we're not bottom. So there is that. Does liberating cost influence? Is that why it's struggling like that? Pause. Yeah, look at that. So even... Oh my god. No, hold on. Cancel. Again, this definitely needs to be looked at. So I was gonna say, oh, let's wait. But we started in 2057, right? 8 years. Yeah, we're on year 7. So there's less than a year left in this game, I think. So we have to do the Swarm mission now, or not do it at all. Is what I would argue. Yeah, so now we need to progress the artifact. Yes, this is the Ozbots. Start. Swarb Patcher. So it's built. So now we can do this mission? They're still on this mission? Holy crap. Not ready. Waiting on gate. Oh, Jesus. What took them so long? They're just going now? We started that 2 hours ago. Alright, medbay is 200. We'll go ahead and trigger that. There's a 5er. 5. And that's it. Alright. That's going up, that's going up. Okay, so now this is going up. So I'd rather... Again, I don't know why it's not showing here. You know what? If this boosts everything around it, then show it always boosting everything around it. Base. With a gator wearing the patch. I assume that is now in storage? No. Honestly, just because. So... Okay. Up, up, up. Okay. PC123. Which is this guy. Again, you know what would be cool? If I could rename this Apocalyptic Archive Homeworld. So I can be like, oh, right, they're coming back from this mission. And not be like, every time they come back, wait, what mission are they at? So, alright, it's kind of even. Pause. Yeah. Just have to crank it as high as we can. Or just using those Diplo missions. Like, am I using... You know what? That kind of makes sense. So that needs... I think when you do a diplomatic mission, it pays influence. So if I were at 0 influence, those missions would do nothing. And I wish it had explained that and I didn't have to figure it out on my own. Oh yeah, they all need a rest. Alright, so Exo 2 can go do something? Oh, okay. Create mission. No archivist, so you can't go there. Ooh. There's another artifact there. Can we get them an archivist? This is the Exo 2, right? If we ditch him, is there an archivist? Whoa, available. Yes. Perfect. We'll snag whatever artifact that was. We'll wait on this. Connect. Okay, so we're getting to the end, I think. I see you sliding around there. With a gator wearing the patch. How does that work? Alright, we need 200 for the ambulance. Yeah, we only got 30 there. But we need 250 for this. Otherwise, it's just training room. That's all 300. So the next cheapest thing is this. Great. Right. Do we make a second one just in case? Because we know building bases is pointless. Oh. Alright, you're still resting. Alright. Great. So you're maxed, so what we can do, cancel the mission, liberation, You guys need a rest. You don't. Go. Psyop 1's on a mission, Psyop 2's in downtown. Okay. Great. Okay. So, what we can do... Alright. Is create a mission here. XO1. Oh. Yeah, it says it's relatively easy. Wait. Oh, he gets the score patcher. Oh. Okay. So it's a suit. Hold on. I would assume then it is a heavy suit. So just to be safe, we'll do this. We'll also cancel the mission. Go in here. XO1, you're out. Gaming Brain, you're in. You're out. You're in. We're gonna need an engineer. Gail King, you're in. And a medic. All on missions. Oh no. Alright. I think it has to be the alien medic then. Okay. He's only getting paid $49 a month? Man, the aliens are cheap. Gaming Brain. Yeah, that feels good. Then, create mission. XO1. Right? I would imagine the engineer needs this. Alright. Potentially final mission of the game. Start the mission. Let me save. Bookmark 1. Save. Resume. Go. Oh. Research. Medbay. Go. Yeah, no patents. Alright. Yeah, never got 5 oranges. Okay. 500, 410, 500 for state consolidation mission. Should have one available. Yeah, 2 are on no assignment. Doesn't matter. You go there. That'll cap that out. That's being lowered. You have a mission. You can't go there, so assign diplomatic team. Nope, they need a break. Never mind. I just saw that one of them needed a break, so we'll give them a break. So, XO1... is doing their thing. Not ready. Oh, because of the heal. Okay. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Create... No, hold on. This one. Oh, you're already there. Alright. Let's remove this Junhu from Diplo 2. Yeah, you. And we'll assign Ivanova. and we'll consolidate this one to try to counteract mission initiated, mission initiated, mission. They're all on missions. Oh, we got a liberation. We've got this. Oh, to the little final blow, defeat the enemy faction. Okay, so we can't do that one. Do we have one here? No. So lower, raise, Diplo. All right, yeah. So all 4 are out. Yeah, so you need at least 4 Diplo teams. Great, that's the Ozbox. Released. By now. Yeah, it's a weird system. I don't want to disconnect. Plenty of space, so we'll just keep things going. Wait. No, that's you guys. Oh, we have an archivist. I'm gonna ooh, okay, they're not ready. Pause. Now remove. Now play. On hold. We have enough. I'm gonna do this. UA588 is this one unassigned. Okay. Okay, Exo1 not ready. What are they waiting for? It's like, why are they not ready? Is it him? Regrouping, waiting at gate. Alright. So they were just suiting up. Pause. Got it down to 230. So, like, this should boost this. But I don't know if it does. It's very clear them lowers everything in AoE. I don't think it does an AoE for us. We have to do it a planet at a time. Yeah. They'll do their thing. Exo1 is on their mission. Okay, boosted. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing, right? That's the one who just came back, yeah. How are we doing? So we're holding pause there. Okay. So it's very clear that the factions are not what they appear to be. Alright. We're getting there. I wonder if it'll warn us if we're on the last year. So science mission 1. Go. Start. Because then we can file this way. I don't think we have a science mission. Yeah. Okay. Okay. XO2. Scott got infected by something in Parasite Man. We don't know. It's fusing with their arm. Can you remove it? We're trying. There's a lot of resistance. Oh my god, the arm is changing? Into what? A sword. Their arm has changed into a sword. Stop it. Apply a tourniquet. It worked. I think they're going to be okay. Sounds more like a flea of some sort. A bionic weapon? Where are you? There's an ancient military reserve. Was that the only one? Yes, just this one. It's amazing that something so small could be so transformative. Make a good souvenir. Well, once we found a safe way to extract it from Scott's arm, just make sure it goes in the display cabinet and not a weapon. See you soon. Weird. Alright, so they're done. That's going down. Create. Go. Start. Okay. Oh, wait, something here. Alright, so our non-aggression with them has ended. So we got... I would assume it's gonna be warfare? Once we stick it into a cabinet. Ah, here's XO1. We're here on WD-712. Again, at least homeworlds we should be able to rename. Confirm that is indeed the Squad's homeworld. There's a great colony in the distance, just shy of 30 clicks away. Some sort of megalopolis. It's all dark parabolas and right. Exogate activations, I expect, sending their troops far across the universe, including into our base. How's the patcher? It's weighty, even compared to a heavy exosuit. Not surprising, given the generators required to broadcast the SCP far and wide. But survive the journey, that's the main thing. What's the plan? SCP? Squirb Conception Protocol. It'll travel the colony alone, infiltrate into its heart, and then activate the suit. The SCP will then broadcast across the entire area, uploading the patch to the systems of their Queen Commander units. It will travel through any open exogates as well, to their colonies and missions to other worlds. Will you survive? I hope so. The suit is designed to protect me from any sort of physical threat, but who knows what I'll encounter en route. Should I keep it gate open? No, I think it's too risky, and the signal won't affect regular units. It needs to reach sufficient commanders so they change their orders, change their minds essentially, and route it to everyone else. I understand. We still need to decide how we configure the protocol, what exactly we want the squads to do instead of invading our base. We've programmed 3 deployment options, which are: we make them stop invading us, forget they ever encounter the initiative, though this wouldn't affect their invasions of other worlds. It's also a chance we may discover each other again in the future, so we need to be careful. So that one's out. 2, we create a new primary protocol that dictates they can never harm anyone from the initiative, now or in the future. Again, this won't stop their wars with other factions, but it creates an imbalance vastly in our favor. Okay, and lastly, make them deactivate themselves, stop invading our base, never bother anyone else ever again. We can even study what remains of their civilization, though this is essentially wiping them out. So, first one is they forget about us, but then we can just find them in the future. That one's out. Second one is they can't harm us, but we can harm them. And 3 is they just deactivate. But then it pisses everyone else off. If we can deactivate them, we could reactivate them. I'm going to say have them deactivate themselves. Confirm, have them deactivate themselves. Yes, understood. We'll configure the patcher accordingly, and what about the rest of the team? Oh, monitor their vitals, escort them halfway, search for the best point of entry into the colony. See, this is a bit vague. It's like, what do we do? Escort them halfway. Anything else? I mean, time to head out. Do the initiative proud. And there we go. Okay. I bet option 2 gets you unlimited science. Exo 1. Spore Patcher was just activated, sending out the signal. Lightning forked in the sky. Thunder just rolled over us. Bright blue flashes are lighting up the horizon. No doubt the squares are plummeting from the are plummeting from the sky as they enact mass deactivation. I can't explosion. I hope Georgia is okay. The vitals are still showing. Yes, and that, we can read them again, suggest they've cleared the interference field. I think the mission was a success, but why don't they answer? Were you able to assist them? We scouted a subterranean exhaust vent. Oh, failed the test on perception. So hopefully they entered the colony. Let's hope so. Succeeded a test on body, but I'm pretty sure we dispatched them before they could alert the rest. Medic test. Their vitals remain okay right to the point they entered the interference field, and they don't appear to have altered much since given the current steps. And critically succeeded on a test of knowledge. Oh, and the medic test was critical as well. And the body test was critical as well. Okay. Putting some new conclusions we drew from studying the architecture of the colony, from ruling out any kind of global hive mind and knowledge. That's everything, but something must still be interfering with Georgia's signal. Fallout from the explosion, perhaps. We'll keep trying. Let me know as soon as you hear from them. You built a patcher, reached the Squirtle world, and put an end to it. By one means or another. We'll know soon enough. 250 gets us that. Exo 1. 2 days. We've still not heard from them. King, come in. Scan horizon. No sign of them. Report. Where are they? Jesus. I think they're dead. Then they died a hero. We have to go find them. Be careful of the fallout. I'll search for them remotely and gate their body back home. No, I'll... Be careful of the fallout. I'll gate you back from that location when you're ready. Commanders received the patch broadcast, and I hope perpetuated as we planned. Those max explosions were anything go by. I think they did. That sounded like units shutting down and falling from the sky and hitting anything and everything on the way down. Georgia wiped them. Was a success for the most part. I hope that's the end of the invasion. I think it is. You lost another one, sir. You did what had to be done, as did your team. You're all heroes to me. The world owes you a debt it can never repay. Believe me, I know what a thing or two about debt. Thank the stars I hired you, all I can say, and that you hired those teams. Keep up the good work. Continue. So, another for the memorial. Oh. What are you carrying? I'll put your... What are they carrying? Oh, info. Yeah, no team. What are you carrying? Oh, there's no... Alright, full operation stopped. What? Alright, so if I go here, here, unassign, here, unassigned. That should stop things. Just to build up space. And now we can reassign. That's that. That doesn't end the game. Yeah. I'm gonna call it there. I don't think I win this. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let me put it that way. Just assume... Oh yeah, so it was a weapon. Assume I lost. Because at this point, right, it's just dealing with this. It's collecting enough stuff. I am curious. I think we have time. Let me do bookmark 2. Save. Load game. Bookmark 1. Yes. Because I want to do the study thing. So this should be right before we click launch. And it's very obvious what... Oh! Wait. Now, this is our first crash. Again, small team. Solid... I'll say 20, 25, 30 hours of gameplay. Alright. So close the program. Oh, wait. Pause. Rachel Smith. Alright, yeah, this is right before we launched. Go. So we're just waiting on not ready. And we just gotta let time go again. Yep. You can create a consolidation mission there. I'll just... wait. Manage team. Who's low? You're out. You're in. Go. And I'll do the science over again. Med bay. Go. Yep. Alright. Yep. Create consolidation team. You guys are good to go. Start. Build. That's fine. It looks like what I can do is here, unassign, unassign. Because it looks like we've built up enough that there's no space to store things. Real quick. No fibers. Not ready. Yeah, it's gotta be a heavy suit. Yeah, there it is. It's a heavy suit. Okay, so they're getting their suits eventually. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Do I have... Yeah. Do I have a spare consolidation team? I'm not even going to focus on that. You know what? I'll deal with it as best I can. Exogate 1. Okay, so that so yeah, that's... If I have a team doing this... You know what I mean? So we can only consolidate a planet at a time, or drop a single planet at a time. They are an AoE. Heavily unfair. There we go. Wait on a gate. So now we'll choose option 2 and then call it done. And actually, I will even resave the bookmark here. So they've gone through the gate, now we just have to do their mission. How? How did he get back there? Weird. Okay. 6 days. It should go quick enough. Yep. Boosting. Go. Yeah, so in wartime, the AI gets far too many advantages. Yep, that's fine. We'll pause them. Alright, here's the XO1. Capture. SCP. Will you survive? Understand. Which are. And the next. And lastly. So now we're going to choose set the protocol so they can never harm us again. Yes. Entryway, halfway, vitals, go. Time to head out. Good luck. Pause. XO2. Somewhere nearby. Oh. What is this from afar? Do you know what it is yet? Pose. Pads. So someone's playing it? No. Tree. Pads and hammer. Oh. What is the purpose? Do our best. XO1. Patrick was just activated. Sky, okay. The vitals are still showing. Were you able to assist them? So. Oh, this time they passed. Okay. Critical success on this, so we know this. Oh, this time we failed. Okay. And a basic success in knowledge. We'll know soon enough. Alright, there we go. XO2. We took the whole thing apart, finally freed it. It's too far gone, it died. Ooh, that's awful. Being different out there. Let's bring it home. So the artifacts are randomized, so now we got a new ancient one. Huh. Okay, so yeah, we stopped the invasions. We're waiting for XO1. Scan horizon. Sort of fire. Now most of the explosions have subsided. Great. Where are they? Where have you been? I'm trekking back from the colony. I don't know why the signal couldn't cut through. Follow up, maybe. The mission was successful. Being inside the suit. Experience, I tell you. Let's quickly debrief you. See, the broadcast perpetuated it as we hoped. Initial confusion was caused by the explosion you probably saw, but then they returned to normal. It wasn't normal. It was actually just walked past them on the street. Commanders, drones, even those forming insectoids, they did nothing. Extremely well done. Thank you, EXO. I think it is. Alright. They come home. We did what had to be done. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. This is the final episode. I will just queue up, I don't know, the library? Sure. I will bookmark here as bookmark 3. And resume. I'm just gonna keep the game paused. So, again, $25 game. 2-man team, which, you know, admittedly, I'm sure they had to hire people to help with, you know, different parts, so it might have been as high as 26-man team. You know what I mean? I think in the thing it says, like, it got as high as 30-man, if you include independent contractors who work for, like, a day or two, or that sort of thing. They worded it differently like that. So, small team, indie game, $25. Worth the money. Overall, very well done. I like the art style. It actually feels mostly balanced. And there are things randomized. Like, if you remember, in our first bookmark, I think it was... Hold on. Came through here. This one. In bookmark 1, this artifact was a sword. This playthrough, it was, I don't know what it was, but it was just some sort of ancient thing, right? So there is some randomization here. I don't know if that means there's like many artifacts in the game, and it goes, all right, there are 10 potential ancient artifacts you can find. I will choose 4 for this playthrough. But at least there is, and it could be as simple as the order in which you find them is randomized. But there is some randomization in this game. The planets are randomized. Great. Please apply that to factions. Have it so there are 6 possible factions in the game, but it only ever chooses 3 of them. Would be amazing. Otherwise, very well done. Right? The graphics are good. The sound is good. Like, I didn't find it grating or anything like that. They did the best they could. Balance is a bit wonky, but hey, what are you gonna do? Options feel fine. That sort of thing. They did a good job. The one thing they need to go back and take a look at is when it comes to war and combat in this game, it needs to be adjusted. Even on the default setting, so we're playing on whatever default, it may not be the easiest, but we're playing on default, the AI gets far too many bonuses. I can improve, or what's a better way to say this? I can increase or decrease the influence of one planet at a time. The AI gets to do it in an area of effect. I have to worry about, you know, teams and making sure they get rest and that sort of thing. The AI does not. I don't know if they get bonuses to influence. I can't comment on that. Combat is weird. At one point, I had a team on the planet doing a mission. Okay. They had a team on the planet doing a mission. As opposed to them fighting each other, it rolled the dice and all of a sudden it was just, you lose the planet, mission canceled. It's like, why? Right? Second, there's no point in building strongholds. If I have a stronghold here, and they lower the influence low enough, I just lose the planet anyways. Doesn't do anything. If they launch an attack, they immediately get to wipe out the stronghold on day 1, and now it was pointless to spend the resources. So I appreciate how it works. The system needs to be readjusted, rebalanced, however you want to do it. Very simply, if I can only do one planet at a time, they can only do one planet at a time. Maybe have that in one of the option strings settings. They get an AoE, they don't get an AoE for difficulty. Fine, whatever. But there's no if they there's no reason to give them the AoE if I don't get the AoE. That's too much of an advantage. 2, if we both have missions on the planet, have the missions interact with each other. Don't just say, oh, they started their mission first, you lose. No. My mission made it to that damn planet. Theirs ticks down, mine ticks down, then they attack. Not, oh, theirs ticks down first, you lose. Because remember, I have to take time to go. They don't. Which means, if they launch an invasion, no matter what happens, they win. Unless you get really lucky. Second, it shouldn't be, oh, they're launching an invasion. By the way, you've already lost 3 days because we had to take the time to tell you. It should be, hey, they are launching an invasion here in 30 days. Right? If they're going from here to here, or here to here. You have 30 days to get a team together, stick them on a planet, and use the defenses to help defend. Gotta give me some time to get a defense mission in place. Otherwise, if you play this game, this is a trap. It's pointless. So, you know, combat needs to be looked at, and those are the specifics. Otherwise, $25, good game. Give it a look. I got... real quick. Well, I guess I can just look at Steam, right? If I look at Steam, this first playthrough, I have played a solid 25 hours. So $25 for 25 hours, boom, $1 an hour. It's a good deal. Again, like, unfortunately at this point, because I've done the story mission, the rest of it just feels kind of like a slog, right? Because the win is waiting for, if we get out of here, right? The win condition is just waiting for score. I'm at 1673. Maybe I get enough to get here. Maybe, like, 50-50 odds I get above the Reapers. 10% odds I can get above the Ark. So, I did lose, I admit. I would probably play a little better, be more aggressive, just going out, grabbing things, going out, grabbing things, going out, grabbing things. I now know the better ratio of teams, that sort of thing. Maybe I win, maybe I lose, maybe it takes me 2 more tries. You know, but, you know, it's like, oh, do I want to wait, just sit here for another, right? I believe it ends in 2065. So, do I just want to wait here for another 2 or 3 hours doing busy work, or do I just call it here, say I'm done? It's like, I lost, I'm sorry. You know, we did the Squarb thing, we're attacking them, the Squarb is ignoring us, attacking, that is the other thing. If I do that, beating the Squarb should either trigger victory, or at the very least, give a permanent trickle of science, or money, or something. Ideally, but like something like a slow permanent trickle of patents or something that gets me to unlimited money. Or, you know what I mean? Because it feels great. I won. I didn't really get anything for it. Like, woohoo! Like, it should do something, but it feels very anticlimactic. Otherwise, we are done for the day. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell. That jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, hold on. Real quick, final thoughts, $25 on Steam, small team, indie, they did a great job. Everything is either okay, well done, feels good, feels balanced. The one thing they screwed up on was combat and war. The AI gets far too many advantages. Those being, I can only affect a single planet at a time. The AI gets an area of effect to affect planets. The AI doesn't have to worry about time, like how long it takes a squad to suit up, head out, and get to the planet. I do. That means because I'm always being told, hey, 3 days ago, this AI faction invaded a planet. Unless you get super lucky, theirs will tick down to 0. And even if yours hasn't, they just get the planet for free. Alright? The other thing they screwed up on is defensive outposts on planets are useless. Again, because of that time thing, they attack, they wipe out the outpost, and now I've just got I've wasted hundreds of resources to build that outpost up to level 10, and now at no point do I get to use it. What they should do is, in 30 missions, this attack will happen. 30 days, they give you time to assemble a team, create a mission, and thus use the outpost. That sort of thing. Same thing for attack. You know what I mean? So war and combat needs looking at. Otherwise, they did a good thing. There is replayability. At the very least, order of artifacts collected is randomized, and planets in the game are randomized. Not factoring anything else. I would like to see them add more artifacts and more factions, and what they do is they just go, alright, there are 8 possible factions in the game, they pull 3 of them, those are the 3 you're fighting. There are 50 possible artifacts, here are the 23 you get this game. Would add a lot to replayability. Otherwise, again, great job. $25 on Steam, small indie game, definitely worth the money. Would highly recommend, especially if you're a fan of Stargate. Alright, those are my final first impression thoughts. If you're watching live, we are done for the day. I will see... Excuse me. Twitch has been a bit annoying lately, so I'll see if there's anyone to raid. According to this, there are only 2 people to raid. One is Yogscast, the other is Rhonda Craze, who is doing something kind of out of our style, but I'll go ahead and rate her anyway. I'll be back Monday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, and we will start our playthrough of Expedition 33. Thank you much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. So, long raid. Watching.